Hello, and thank you for tuning into this week's Mayor's Update. As always, we have a lot of exciting and important information to share with you here this week, so please feel free to share this video with your friends, family, relatives, and anyone else who you think may find this information helpful over the course of the coming week. We are continuing with our vaccination process over at the Polish American Citizens Club located at 171 Kendall Pond Road West here in the city of Gardner, done in conjunction with Haywood Hospital. We are currently vaccinating those who are 65 and older or those over the age of 16 that have 2 or more comorbidities. And now a list of those medical conditions that are considered comorbidities can be found on both the city's website and on Haywood Hospital's website. This past week, Governor Baker also announced that teachers will be eligible to be vaccinated in the Commonwealth beginning on March 11th. And we are working directly with both Haywood Hospital and the Community Health Connection to set up designated clinics for our teachers themselves. This coming Monday, the school committee will be voting to add 2 additional professional development days to the school calendar so that our teachers can receive both doses of their COVID-19 vaccine in their classrooms during a school day as part of a professional development day. We are also working with Haywood Hospital to schedule a Saturday clinic that'll be devoted just for teachers in the region. And more information will be given to teachers who are eligible for those vaccines through their own school departments directly. Now, I also want to say that educators in this new addition to the vaccines does not just include teachers. It also includes all janitors, staff, and personnel related to the school district. So our bus drivers, cafeteria workers, our cleaning services, and all of those positions as well are also eligible to be vaccinated. And again, you will receive that information from your specific school district's administration if you are eligible to receive a vaccine as part of this new phase that has been added to the vaccination process. We have been approved by the Commonwealth to add a 3rd day to our vaccination clinics over at the PACC as well. Our clinics will be every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday now. And the time frames of those are solely dependent on the amount of vaccine that we have available to us based on the deliveries we receive from the Commonwealth and the Department of Public Health. I want to make sure it is very clear and very known to people in the public that we do not throw away extra doses here in the city of Gardner. We actually have a running list of people that the primary care physicians in the city have put together of their patients who meet the current eligible criteria. So if there are any doses left over at the end of the day, we do have a call list of eligible recipients that we call in order to make sure that no doses go to waste. It's not like we get 1,000 vaccines, but we're only giving out 700 doses. The amount of appointments that we have available when we open our registration processes is the exact number of doses we know we have on hand for the clinic. Again, our registrations open on Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. until those registrations are full. If there are any extra doses that appear during the week, we will let the public know that new registrations will become available. But for now, just know that every Monday at 10 and Friday at 10, appointments will be opening up. We've also sent out a mass mailing to residents in the city that explains the instructions on how to register for a vaccine, the phone number for the call center and its hours of operation, as well as where the clinic is being held and its time frames. So if you have any questions after you receive that mailer, please feel free to give my office a call as well. Our senior center is back open to the public, so please do check the senior center's website and call the senior center regarding any information on any of the exercise classes and other programmings that are offered there. Director Ellis is doing a great job making sure that people are aware that the senior center is back open for business. While we are still restricted with the number of people that can get into each class due to social distancing requirements, Director Ellis has informed my office that he is looking at adding additional classes in the afternoon to see if he can accommodate the need that is there as well. So we are very excited to see that that building is reopening and adding additional services to meet the needs of the population that utilizes those services. City Hall will also be opening again to the public on March 22nd when the governor moves us to the next phase of our reopening process. And we are all getting ready here for that as well. So our public buildings are on track to be reopened along with everything else that the governor is announcing reopenings for as part of our efforts to get out from underneath this pandemic as our numbers go down and our vaccine percentage goes up as well. The Senior Center has also opened their tax preparation services For seniors, they have 100 appointments that they offer for free every year for tax preparation services for seniors who utilize the Senior Center. If you are interested in receiving one of the coupons for that tax preparation service, please contact Director Ellis at the Senior Center directly. There are 100 appointments available, as I said earlier, and the coupons are for H&R Block. So if you're interested, you go see the director's office at the Senior Center. He'll give you the coupon, and then you just go to H&R Block, set up your regular appointment, and then at the end you simply hand them that coupon rather than going to pay for your appointment. And that is for both state and federal tax returns. So we are offering that service again, and that is now open for people who are interested to participate in that program. The school budget is going to be released to the public on Monday's school committee meeting that'll take place on Monday, March 8th. The superintendent, the high school band director, Mr. Douglas Lepisto, and myself met and actually released a video highlighting some of the new additions that are included in that budget. If you're watching this video on GETV, that announcement video will be tacked on to the end of this video, but if you're watching it online on our YouTube, you'll see that there's a separate video that is uploaded with that announcement. I'm happy to announce that after almost 11 to 12 years where this position has not existed in the school district, we are reinstating the elementary school instrumental instructor and beginner band director to our school program. We've done a lot of work over the past several years in the school district to help enrich the experiences that our students have as part of Gardner Public Schools, with the Rockwell gift fund helping to support our arts programs, the new football field helping to support our athletic programs. I'm hoping that this new position at the elementary school helps to bolster the number of students that we have participating in our music programs, particularly at our high school with our marching band, our jazz band, and the other music offerings that we have there. This was actually a conversation that Dr. Pellegrino and I had during my first week after I was sworn in here as mayor as a goal for this year, and I'm very excited to see that that is being put back into the budget. Not only does this help our students by allowing them to learn different wind and percussion instruments early on in their educational careers, it also frees up some time for our teachers in our elementary schools to allow for greater common planning and class preparation time, which only helps our students even more in the end. So I want to say very big thank you to our superintendent of schools, Dr. Pellegrino, for working with our office to be able to get that program back up and running in the city of Gardner. That was cut initially in 2009, I believe. So it's been some time since we've had that feeder program for our higher level music programs, and I'm very excited to see where that'll take us. The Williams-Rockwell Committee met again to discuss issuing disbursements of the additional funding we had left over after our first meeting in January this year, and we awarded 9 additional programs, making it so that this year the Williams-Rockwell Educational Gift Fund gave out $190,000 and change in grants to help support our teachers in Gardner Public Schools District. I'm very happy to see how much good that fund is doing here in our community and how much we're being able to help give back to our students this year, and a year where their whole educational experience has been shifted as a result of the pandemic and the online learning aspects. With that said, Commissioner Riley at the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education at the state level has announced that by April 15th, students are supposed to be back into the school building. We are working on that plan at our local level, and when that is all finalized, Dr. Pellegrino will be sure to let the public know, as he has done throughout the course of the pandemic, and making sure that we keep a clear line of communication about what's going on. So please keep an eye out for that. That should be being released in the next couple of weeks, with a preliminary picture of that being announced at Monday's school committee meeting as well. I want to say congratulations to our new fire chief, Greg Lagoy, who has been our acting chief for several months, who was just confirmed by the city council for his full-time appointment. Chief Lagoy was first hired by the city of Gardner in 1987 as a call firefighter, and then as a full-time private firefighter in 1988, I believe, and has been with the city of Gardner ever since. He has a wealth of experiential knowledge just working for the city of Gardner, and I'm very happy to see him take on that role, and I look forward to seeing the difference he can make in that department over his time as now chief of the department. I also want to say a very special thank you to the Community Health Connection. I received a call the other day from the clinic director for our joint Haywood Hospital City of Gardner venture that we're doing at the PACC, that they were looking like they were going to be short 40 doses of Moderna vaccine for one of the clinics this week. So I called up the Community Health Connection and let them know about our situation, and within a half an hour we had it all figured out, and Community Health Connection brought 40 of their doses over to our clinic to make sure that we were able to hold that clinic without having to call anyone to cancel their appointments. And that really shows the amount of teamwork, cooperation, and communication that's happening with all of our vaccination clinics and the entire pandemic process, in all honesty. All of our health organizations, the city, and several different community organizations and groups working together to make sure that we are able as a community to get out from underneath this pandemic. And I think that really speaks volumes of who we are as a community and what we have to offer when times get tough. And I think that is something that's very unique and special to Gardner, and I really look forward to seeing how we can continue that type of cooperation and collaboration after this pandemic is over. Lastly, as a fun announcement, Golden Nozzle Car Wash is open over at 6 Pearson Boulevard at the Shell Station at the corner of Elm Street and Pearson. They are offering free car washes to anyone who drives to their location between now and Sunday, March 14th at 7 p.m. So we are very excited to see that they are opening again here in the city of Gardner at that Shell Station. And please make sure you take advantage of the free offerings that are there. And hopefully we can continue a partnership with this new business in the city of Gardner as we move forward. However, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until we speak again, please continue to watch out for yourself and others. Keep track of your own mental and physical health during these trying times. Try to find something to get your mind off of the craziness of the world that's going on right now, especially since the weather's warming up. See if you can get out and take a walk, or just find some way to relax for a little bit. And until we speak again, I hope you have a very great day, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in to this video. This coming Monday we have our school committee meeting where we are going to be reviewing the first draft of the school's budget for the upcoming fiscal year. And that meeting was posted today. So since the budget was released as a public document today, one of the things we want to highlight is that we are very happy to announce that we are able to fund our schools over net school spend again for the 4th year in a row this year. Yeah, I thought so. So that's great that we're continuing to invest in our education that way. And another thing that I'm very happy to announce is we are able to include funding for a unified arts teacher at both Waterford Street School and Elm Street School, with the Elm Street School teacher being related to instrumental instruction and beginner band, which is something that we lost here in Gardner Public Schools at the beginning of the Great Recession, and I'm very happy to see it coming back. And I'm here with our superintendent of schools, Dr. Pellegrino, and our high school band director, Mr. Douglas Lepisto, to just say a couple of things about that new position that we're excited to be having. Mark?
We are extremely excited to have this position because it does so much for our students, it does so much for our school. The arts are extremely important, and it is a priority here in Gardner.
Yeah, I'm just very, very thankful for the support of our administration and city leadership for including this in this year's upcoming budget. This is something that will be a great foundation for continuing to build our music program here in Gardner.
And now, Mayor Nicholson will march us forward.
And that is a great cue in here. That is why we are releasing this video on March 4th with a play on words. Many of you who know me know that one of the things that I like the most about my time here at Gardner High School and at UMass was being involved in the marching band. And a lot of the stuff we've done in the past couple of years in the school district has been helping our high school build our students for success when they get to our high school level and then further on to their postgraduate careers. We did the new football field a couple of years ago to help boost our athletic programs and help entice people to want to play sports when they get to the high school level. We've done a lot with our AP Academy and our other academics. So adding this UA position in at Elm Street School to help our students learn different instruments early on in their schooling, I'm really excited to see how it helps our band programs up here at Gardner High School. So thank you all very much. I look forward to seeing you all soon. And please make sure you tune into Monday's school committee meeting where we review the rest of the budget that we have going forward. Thank you very much, and have a good day.